the hell?
Good intro. Okay, so
Oh,
this, we
it's a YouTube video.
yeah, so we
Alright.
decided to make our own questions.
Yeah,
We
we
can't
have.
be bothered making an intro. We can't just say, "Hey guys, this is here." It's like no, we're too old for those.
Yeah,
It's like
basically too old for that.
every single time we just say, "Hey guys, this is here." It's like no, no intros. Let's get to the chase.
Get straight to it, basically.
Okay, first question. This is actually the questions that I made up, and
Yep.
this is
That's
pretty
right.
much the best of 2020. We're not going any further, like the pandemic, but there is a couple of questions where everything is going to be, you know, somewhere. But let's get started. First question: what was the newest skill you've done?
New
So,
skill.
so what was the newest skill that you done through the whole pandemic?
Just learned to I don't know, like just wash my hands more often and be extra careful when touching things. I was really much fussed by it before, but now I'm really careful.
I think for me it has to be I'm learning more on cooking.
Oh yeah.
Like I can actually looking at cookbooks and menus on the whole different websites and making more desserts. And I'm making
Yeah.
new desserts next year. Possibly might be deep fried ice cream.
Deep fried ice cream. Wow, that's certainly sounds something new.
It might be something.
And
I'm making
extravagant.
I'm trying to make a deep fried Kit Kat. It's just for no reason.
Bloody hell.
I call
Might
it
give
the,
it meal time.
I'm actually calling it the dog bone. I don't know why.
Stop bone.
The dog bone. Next question. What was the expensive thing you ever bought in 2020?
The PS5, straight up. This has to be that.
I would say my fursuit. Like my newest
Yeah,
fursuit.
of course.
It has to be the fursuit. That cost me so much money.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
But I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
we it was like this whole entire year we earned so much money and then we just like buy the most
'cause
expensive things
That's a
like the most expensive things you can actually get from now on. And the thing is, I was planning to get a laptop this year and I haven't come across that. I just like nope, I didn't come across that.
That's the thing about this year, but anyway, we could do much stuff because we can't. But we saved up for sort of bit of bonus.
But the thing is, I'm glad we saved a lot of money. So just like
Yeah, exactly.
you want to get some food, or just like you don't have to have any problems or anything else. But now I'm just like, you know what? I got so much money now, and
Yeah.
money's not a problem no more. Okay.
Exactly.
Next question, number 3. What was the funniest moment we had?
Oh man.
In 2020. I have to say it has to be the clip from you in Modern Warfare 2, and I was playing
Oh yeah, of course.
Uncharted 4, and
Or
you were raging so
Raging.
badly,
yeah, I was.
and
I have one more mission.
there was a point that you said something, you actually shouted, and also you had a voice crack as well, and that made me laugh
Yeah,
so
we're actually
much.
saving a lot of clips here. Yeah, we are.
We saved a lot of clips. Okay, so the Xeno montages, this is basically a true thing. The Xeno montages are like clips not from our previous videos. There were some clips that were saved, and
Yeah.
we actually made it into one single video, because if you're adding too much videos, it's just too much to watch. So I
guess it
decided
was
to.
rapper record.
So I decided to make the best clips that we actually get from
Yeah.
zombies footage and my footage, and then we made it into one. Because there was some clips that I was not even recording until you were recording. Well, you had the
Yeah.
clips. But that was the Xeno montages are so fun to make. Like you have that original clip, and then you can just make any other clip, like more edited into the video.
It's so random how it happens. I was not even thinking for it. It's just like raging. It's like, oh dear. What am I saying?
There was
Out of
another,
the blue.
even though it's not from this year, but there was another clip that we also had, and it was back in 2018 or 17, or I think it was 2018. And
Okay, I know where you're getting at here.
yeah, it was okay. This is the most funniest shit ever because it's basically about shit.
Nice pun.
You wanna tell us the story?
In 2018, I had a really bad cold at the time. I was sitting on my chair playing the game, and I coughed really badly, and I felt something came out the bit end. Like, wait, what's that? I checked my shorts, and then basically I crapped myself. I had to change everything.
Even though it was not from this year, but it was the most funniest story I
it
ever
still comes
heard.
back.
But it actually came back. It's from another video in 2020. It's called the very old montages, I think.
That's right. Yeah, it was there.
The clip is literally I think it was one of the first clips. But it's so funny. Like, I was reasoning
I'm glad you
about.
liked it.
I had ice cream. Literally, I think it was a ice cream cone.
It's about timing or what?
I could imagine when I was hitting the table, the ice cream melted into my fingers, and I was trying to lick it off. I was like, like I'm trying to laugh. I was laughing and licking out the ice cream. So, and I was choking a little bit. Like I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my god! It was.
Well, that's what happens when you have a bad cold. You just you thought it was safe to cough, but fortunately it backfired on me. Literally.
It was amazing. One of the best
Not for me
clips
at the time, but yeah.
I think it was one of my best clips I ever got, and
I'm glad I'm glad I shit it out for you that day.
okay, we're gonna go to number 4 because we're just running out of time. Okay, so we're going to WWE.
Okay.
We are going to. This question is: what was the best and the worst pay-per-view ever in 2020?
Oh man. Perhaps the best will be the.
I'm going to say.
Maybe the best. I'll go first.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say the 2020 Royal Rumble was the best.
Oh, that's exactly my same thoughts.
Like, even though the Royal Rumble match, the men's Royal Rumble match, had Brock Lesnar and it was number 1, and it was not even making no sense because he was number 1 and he's the WWE champion, and the Royal Rumble match said 30-man Royal Rumble match. I actually thought it was going to be for the title, and I was like, okay, we can accept that because there's already been 2 Royal Rumble matches that had the title on the line.
Yeah.
Which was the 1993 and also the I think it was 16 or 17. Actually, it was 16. I just remember. And then, even though I got mad, but there was so many good surprises. Like Edge returned, MVP, Santana Marella. Like that, it was crazy.
That was awesome.
So you're saying the Royal Rumble was good? Like this
because you know what you explained. Yeah, then it was good.
What was the worst pay-per-view?
Oh man, I'm trying to think. It really. I don't know. I probably might say Survivor Series.
I was about to say Survivor Series as well.
2 matches in particular that really pissed me off. The women's Survivor Series team, how it ended was so pointless because Lana was just standing there like a complete idiot.
Yeah, like, what was the point on that? Like, it was like playing a game of Gang Beasts, and it's like you're standing still, and then the other people just literally attacking each other, and then Lana won by just like that.
Then, yeah. And on the other hand, the WWE champion versus Roman Reigns, and then Jey Uso got involved and just ruined the match
This
completely.
Jey Uso just ruined a really good match.
He did. What an asshole.
But also, I kind of like the Money in the Bank this year. Like, that was really good.
Yeah, that was pretty changed up a little, wasn't it?
It was pretty funny because we saw a lot of old superstars.
Yeah, two matches at the same time.
And 2 matches at the same time. Okay. We'll talk about that later on. Next, we're still going to the best and the worst. What was the best game and what was the worst? We're gonna go first on this one.
What, best game of 2020?
So the best game and the worst game of this year.
But the best game for 2020 has to be, well, the game I've not completed yet, but I'm still playing it, and that is Spider-Man Miles Morales, because obviously it's a new story about Miles Morales, and it's doing good. You know, to complete it. There's actually quite a lot, actually, but I'll say Spider-Man. The worst game for me has to be. No, it's not that game. The Last of Us Part 2.
It's just the whole entire story.
I'm not including Cyberpunk because... Oh wait. I phrased... The Avengers game was second on the list for the worst game. Because
I didn't know how Last of Us got Game of the Year. Like, I still don't get it.
Favoritism. Probably.
It's just like, oh, we killed Joel. Oh, okay, this guy's Game of the Year.
It makes no fucking sense.
It's like, what? It's like Spider-Man, but we kill Spider-Man, and it's like, okay, Game of the Year.
Why so overly empowered?
It's
like
what? Really? Okay, I have to say my favorite game in 2020 has to be Ghost of Tsushima. Like, even though I have not played it yet, and I got it downloaded. I literally got it downloaded.
Really?
But yeah, I literally got it downloaded yesterday. But
you bought it? Oh, nice.
I literally bought it because the reviews and the gameplay looks amazing, and I honestly agree with them that it is one of the best games.
Well, it definitely is a game that fits off the PS4 exclusives. That's what everyone pointed out, which is a good point.
I'm gonna say the worst game has to be Bugsnax. I'm straight up, Bugsnax has to be the worst. It's just, what is this game? You're just eating snacks and you just transform into a snacky kind of.
Well, I gotta admit, it's kind of a weird situation.
But it's Epic Games, you know. Epic Games always have broken concept in the games.
I guess it's Epic.
It's an epic fail. Okay, number 6. Did you learn something new this entire 2020? Like, did you learn something new? Like,
oh man, how to stay safe in certain situations. As I'll say.
I learned how does it feel to survive a whole virus. That's something to tell our kids about. Like, in the future, like we survived this whole
got the
entire.
virus.
I literally had the COVID like a couple of weeks ago, and I survived. And
I guess it's not pleasant to experience.
It's not pleasant whatsoever, but we'll get to that question because there was another question for that. But I learned something new, like how to survive the whole entire thing, how to wash your hands, wearing the face mask, and the whole entire globe literally changed. Just like
it did.
That. I also learned in 1899, there was a first fursuiter. Somebody literally just treated me and it's like or treated in 1988. Why am I saying 1889? 1899. There was a first fursuiter. I even don't know who the name was, but apparently he was wearing a fursuit in that year. But it was crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question, number 7. what was the hardest moment in your time? So that basically like
2020.
what was the hardest moment in the whole entire year? Like what was the hardest task or like was like what was the I was like challenging.
Okay,
Like what was
I got
most
two,
challenging?
I got two.
Okay, go on. So
Getting changed to a new work area that I never worked before in my life, so that was a big change of direction, but I soon got playing with that. And then, second of all, your take dummy, that was challenging because it took 4 hours, so...
it literally did.
I don't know, look what it became, a masterpiece.
I would say the hardest moment of my time has to be the whole gathering of the ciphers of the fursuit, like the whole numbers, the letters, the whole
Oh, God.
hangman. That took so damn long. Like, oh my god.
Oh, I can imagine.
When I was planning it, I literally got so much stress on it, and
But
it
you
was
was like, oh, and
how am I
how long
planning
does that
this?
take?
Like,
Yeah.
it took me so many months to do that, and I'm so glad everyone got part and took part of this.
Yeah, I know where the inspiration came from.
Like
It's obvious.
I honestly, if no one didn't take part of this, I would just like be upset, and it was just like all for nothing.
Basically.
But I'm so glad people on Twitter and TikTok literally took part, and I'm so glad I had to reveal Moxie to the whole world.
It did.
And by the way, the name how I got Moxie, I did say in my other video. I said it came out 2 years. I meant to say I had the name for 2 years from a list, and I bought the name back from 2 years. But in that year, the 2 years time, he had 1X instead. But when I saw the pause, he had 2X's, and so I was like, okay, I'll call him Moxie for 2X's.
Interesting.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, number 8. Worst moment in 2020. I would say.
I got 2 moments.
Oh, I was about to say. I was about to say having COVID. Like it was really the worst moment.
Yeah.
I still can't taste a bit, and I could not smell a bit more. Like when I first had it, I was like, I couldn't even taste all. And I had the most disgusting meals every single time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
apparently it's supposed to help. But it was like noodles, chicken, and sweet corn, and mixed with some spices. And I was like, when I keep eating it, I was like trying. You know when you get that time when you keep vomiting out, like
Disgusting.
you gog like everything out. It's like that moment. It was disgusting. So that was my worst moment in 2020. But even though it's the whole globe.
Yeah, that's the number one moment of this year. Just the worst moment, just the virus has got worse and we can't do nothing. And obviously, number 2 has got to be we couldn't even do much stuff we were supposed to do in this year, like original plans.
Yeah, all our plans got cancelled. We literally had our Comic-Con tickets, and we had our hotel as well.
Yeah, all booked.
All booked and ready, and I had to cancel it because I never knew it was going to take this long, and then now it's taken a year for us.
And then that place, Comic-Con's now turned to a goddamn hospital, which is...
And I don't feel safe to be over there next year or the 2 years.
Apparently it's coming back out in May, but no, it's not safe.
It's not safe. I'm not gonna trust it.
See that thing killed by a police car in this game.
Anyway, number 9. What was the saddest thing that has ever happened?
What, in 2020?
In 2020, the saddest.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I know what you're gonna say. I'm gonna say a former WWE superstar and current AEW superstar Brody Lee passed away. Like that was literally so sad. And even though there was a lot of deaths, like Kobe
Shad
Bryant,
Gaspard.
Chad Gaspard, Kobe Bryant, like 2020 was full of deaths, and it was so sad
Just
to
crazy.
have those big legends and then just be gone like that.
It's like Eddie Guerrero, like how the impact of the death.
It was just really sad. Like when I heard about Stan Lee passed away about last year or 2 years ago.
2018. Yeah.
Jesus, 2 years ago.
I know, right?
When I heard about Stan Lee, that's when I was like, oh my god, I can't believe a legend just died. And it was like one of those big legends.
40s, yeah.
But this whole entire year, it's been shit for all of us. We can all agree with that.
But I want it to end tomorrow. Well, you know.
Hopefully it can
the next
end.
day. Of course it will end. Tomorrow does not go to the next year and say, oh yeah.
Imagine we just have 2 years of it. Okay, don't wish for that.
No. No.
Next one, number 10. What was the longest... Okay, we're now going back to the games. What was the longest time you've been playing on the game? So the longest, like, the total hours on this. Like, any games or anything.
I don't know, to be honest. There's just a lot of stuff in playing. I know what you're going to say.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I think I have about 500 hours on that.
No, it says 450.
450?
I checked today. 450 hours.
Damn. Like,
exactly.
I think it was like when I was playing Animal Crossing, I was just like, this is life now. Like, it feels okay. So you might not feel this, but once you're in Animal Crossing, you kind of feel like you're just there with the your villagers. Like you just like so peacefully, and it's just like, oh my god, it actually feels really good.
Yeah.
When Modern Warfare had more DLCs, I was more focusing on Animal Crossing more often. And when Pokemon had two new DLCs this year, I was more focusing on Animal Crossing. It was...
Yeah, definitely played it a lot.
I played a whole hell of a lot. I met a couple of new friends of it. I made new friends this year. Like, that's new.
Yeah, really a lot. So have I. Friends.
We all made friends, like new friends. That's one thing. Okay, we've got 2 more questions. Number 11.
Okay.
We're gonna go for the moments. So, what has been the best moment of this year? So, without COVID and pandemic, what has been the best moment of this year?
Ooh. I don't know. Maybe give him a PS5 and catch up with friends, like, you know, like for the first time.
Oh, we had that barbecue.
Nice. Yeah, that's right, the barbecue. For
In
the first
the
time.
summer, I actually invited my friends for a barbecue, and it was.
That's me. Yeah.
And that was pretty fun. Like I got to make them a lot of bakery foods like brownies, cookies, and ice cream.
Just felt like the old times. Like, hell yeah.
Just felt like the old times. And I would say my favorite moment is getting Moxie, like the fursuit. I've been waiting for 6 years for that, and now it finally has arrived. Just wow. I can't wait to go to a furry event and like introduce more on him. Like I know Xeno has been introduced and a lot, but now it's time for Moxie. I'm trying to get more gothic kind of black clothes because when I try on the other colorful clothes that I have, he does not suit well with it.
No.
It's like, okay, so it has to be like something dark. Like, I'm trying to get another leather jacket for him.
Oh damn.
What has over you?
Pardon me.
Wait, did you?
No, I was
answer, did
yeah,
you
I
answer
did.
the question?
Yeah.
And last and final question, number 12. What are you hoping for next year?
I think you'll know the subject to that when the year to end. I mean, well, yeah, we did it to end. I'm hoping the COVID goes, but you don't know, do you? But there's more big wishes. And please bring back the fans and the wrestling. It's not the same.
I would just say this whole COVID.
Oh, improve
Just
Cyberpunk and make the PS5 not lag out.
improve Cyberpunk. Like,
I got it for Christmas and it didn't work properly on my PS4. He's lagging every goddamn time. Like, what the hell?
I actually got it and it actually booked my PS4. Like, I keep on logging in automatically, and then my Wi-Fi is keep going off. And ever since I got it, it's just like it happens. It's like, fix your thing, fix your game.
Yeah, basically.
And it's like, oh, this is going to be the best game in 2020. Really?
Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah, I did
But
5 as well.
I would say I'm hoping for next year, this whole virus will be done. Like, I kind of want to go back to my old roots and
Normality.
meet up with my good old furry friends and London Furs and all of that, and just even though it's going to take so much time to get back to each other, but
Oh yeah.
we will get there.
In the end, yeah. Oh, thank God the last
but the
last
thing,
photo I did.
but the thing is, I am afraid to go out, like, outside again, like,
Oh, of
because
course.
the virus is not like, okay, it just lets people, that's like, it gets to choose, like, it's like the virus chooses who do you want to get. It's like, oh, automatically, like, okay, you get the virus, 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 all the time. And it was just like so annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully next year will be a better
What the?
tomorrow for all of us. Keep saying that to every single people on Twitter and also TikTok, Facebook. Also, speaking of the devil of the whole entire social media, you can actually follow me on Twitter and TikTok in the link below, and also check out.
What the man? I missed one out. I had to do that one.
Shut up. Anyway, I'm making. I was about to make an outro and you just
Oh,
ruined it. Shut up.
Bite me.
Kiss my ass. Dick
Maybe
face.
later.
So anyway, and hopefully next year will be good. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for what Blowjob have to say to it.
Eh?
Boris Johnson, Blowjob.
Mr. Speaker.
Mrs. Speaker. I hate him so much.
So do
But-
I, but who knows?
And also, I do apologize for not making the best of 2020. Even though I didn't have any other videos, like showing my best clip, but I will try and make the best clip if I can. But who knows? But maybe next year I might do the best of 2021.
Best of the best.
So yeah. Anything to say?
Stay safe. Wash your hands. We're the face boss and use the speaker.
We have a joke that Boris Johnson always keeps saying Mr. Speaker like all the time. And he gets
Yeah.
overexcited when he says the name. He's like, oh, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker. So we just make fun of him. He looks like a fucking
Yeah.
bulldog. Like, who died
Oh
and
my
made
God,
him
Phil.
Prime Minister? Like, who died?
His dad. I mean, no, Theresa May was in charge before.
But even though they all quit, it's like, oh yeah, there's too much stress, I quit. It's like, what the fuck? It's like,
It's not IWE I couldn't match.
it's like, what happened? Oh, it's been a Brexit here. And it's like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm gonna quit. because apparently I quit every single time. I'm gonna go. Give the job to Boris Johnson. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, business speaker. So anyway, I'll see you guys next year.
Good job, Boris.
You asshole.
Bye.